we have a bit of a problem. We have a loose wire. We're Cody, Laura, and Raleigh, and we travel the country in our self-converted school bus, or Skoolie, TOTS the Bus. Subscribe and follow along with our adventures.
Okay, so we are finally and officially leaving Schoolypalooza. We are the last of the courtyard to be here, and we're rolling out to meet up with some former members of the courtyard. So we are gonna head to Joshua Tree. Our dear new friend Alex is gonna caravan with us, which is awesome, our first caravan. We are so excited about that. We had an absolute blast out here. We are dusty as all get out, but we are feeling full, feeling grateful, and feeling excited for what bus life has in store for us this year. This event absolutely recharged us and got us excited to travel the country and meet more nomads. We are off to the next spot, and I think we're all excited to get a good shower in at some point though. Sad to leave, but excited for what's next.
So I had to go back into the grocery store because I forgot firewood. So now we are getting ready to leave, head to Joshua Tree. It feels like we finished work 5 hours ago, but chores take a while. So let's get stuff inside.
Don't follow me. Now I'm chasing the sunset, letting it tell me where to go. And I know when I get there, I'll find my home.
We gotta pull over and just back up. If I pull way over, are you comfortable pulling over somewhere here if it's wide enough? Yep, should be wide enough.
Well, if it's not one thing, it's another. The Wii Boost is tipped over, but at least it's beautiful. We may have shown you this on an earlier leg. This happened before. We really need to Loctite our antenna, but until we do that, we risk it falling down like it has been. And you may also notice that our clearance lights are flickering like crazy. I think we have a bad ground that we also need to get fixed. Just like all these annoying little projects that pop up, and if you're not in the ideal spot, tough to get done.
Both upset again.
I gotta Loctite that thing down.
I know, I already said, we've got flashing lights, the Wii Boost, all these little projects.
So just at least let them know we know about it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I will enjoy this sunset. I've got Cody in the front, and that's Alex back there behind me. En route to more Skoolies.
So we woke up this morning to a lot of wind, and we've been working for a couple hours, and Laura's actually on a call right now, but it is so windy. The bus is rocking back and forth, and there's like a huge dust cloud outside. For a while, we couldn't even see the bus 20 feet away from us. There's a group of vehicles about 200 yards away, and we definitely can't see them. It's pretty wild. So anyway, there's a wind advisory today, up to 55-mile-an-hour winds all day, so we'll see how it goes. All right, well, the dust storm has quieted, the sun has set, our workday is over, and our friend... All right, so... Why are you so cute? Anyway, our friend Alex has invited us for dinner, and he is preparing a special Vietnamese braised pork, and we are very excited about it. So, we're grabbing some wine, and we're heading over.
So excited!
And our place is a mess.
It's a mess in here.
We don't have to cook, which is good because our place is a mess. We got here late last night. Let's go eat. Hello.
It feels warm in here. It smells good in here. Oh my gosh. Hey, Raul. What are you doing under here? Alex made a spot just for Raleigh.
It's the warmest part of the bus. That's just above
Is
the
it?
heater.
Probably is.
Secrets out.
So we are just waiting on dinner to finish up. Alex is making us quite the feast, but in order to torture us appropriately, he has a timer on the front of his Ninja pressure cooker, and I'm just staring at it, counting down. We're almost there. Oh, I think I can still see through.
Oh yes,
I can still see through.
Wow.
How's it smell?
Pretty good. Can't see anything.
You're all
Yeah.
fogged up. So now it's time to make some rice, I guess. Well, for me, it's time to drink some wine, but Alex is gonna make some rice, and then good time to eat.
I'm just happy to be here.
All right, I'm a little late grabbing the camera here, but we noticed we have a bit of a problem. We have a loose wire on our battery connection to our bus bar, and it's causing some problems. It's making us really inefficient, but maybe more importantly, it's dangerous. So it wasn't terribly loose, but it was loose enough to be losing power, and again, bouncing around on roads could be a problem. So the gracious Alex has agreed to help us. So we're gonna get working on this. All right, so let me explain what we're looking at here, since most people don't build for themselves the entire electrical inner workings of an off-grid home. And just a disclaimer, I am not a professional electrician. Our batteries are all connected together, and a cable runs to this fuse, and then this cable connects to our bus bar. In this case, we used a Victron Lynx distributor. Okay, so problem number one, the lug on the end of the cable was loose. Now, this is my fault because I made the cables during the build and I just didn't hammer this one enough. Side note, what saved us on these was that the heat shrink that I used had glue on the inside, and it held things together in the meantime. I highly recommend those, and they can be found along with all the stuff we used in the build in our Amazon storefront. Links down in the description.
Oh wow.
What is all
That's
that?
how much heat there was. So for these cutters
Wow.
with all the heats. All right, let's redo this one.
So Alex said he has a wire. He's like, oh yeah, I'll get it out of the bus. Well, little did I know he was gonna take everything out of the back of his bus to get to this wire. I feel terrible. But anyway, we're gonna go install it. I still want... Oh yeah, that'll work.
Quite a big voltage drop.
Okay, well, huge sigh of relief. We did fix that lug. Alex helped with that. We thought in the middle, we spent about an hour because we thought we had some other problems going on. Ended up just having a bad connection kind of on one of the fuses. There was no washer by one of the fuses, long story short. Anyway, so we put a washer in there and all of a sudden everything was fine. So we're all set up and we're ready to go. Thank you to Alex. If you're on Instagram, give Alex a follow at nomadic_alpho. Anyway, it's almost time for dinner. Well, we just spent the night hanging out in Alex's bus with some friends and enjoying some laughs, and now we're all bundled up and we're getting into bed. So we're talking about going into the park tomorrow, so really excited about that. I've never been to Joshua Tree, the national park. We're excited to do a hike. We'll see you in the morning. So I told you last night we were going to be hiking today. We are. It's going to be us, Nicole from Outback Skoolie, our friends Mel and Vinny, Frankie and Alex from F&A Van Life, Kyle and Kristen from the Butter Bus, and our friend Alex, Nomadic Alpha. Let's get hiking.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life.
How do you know you're traveling with other vloggers? This is how.
This is my safety seat.
See the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
So we've run into this a few times at national parks. There's bus and RV spots, but cars park in them. And then we get here and we can't fit anywhere. So Alex managed to fit. We're hanging out a little bit. I asked the people really, I actually apologized and said, do you mind if we park in this RV spot and you guys can park in a regular car spot? She got really mad, so we just let it go. But anyway, we're here, so let's check it out.
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind.
So we're over here taking a modest photo, looking around, and then we turn around and there's Kyle and Kristen up on top of a rock. And then over here we got Vinny up on top of a rock. So we're with a wild group.
Life, I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
The boys are gonna try to get to the top of this thing.
I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. Hey, darling, you know what?
So the boys have been climbing, bouldering these huge rocks here, and they made it up to the top. We saw them. Now they're on their way back down, safe and sound, just like I like.
Yeah, if you've been around a little while, you know I don't do these kinds of things. I enjoyed my peanut butter sandwich.
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand?
All right, so I just switched the battery, and I just found out that the other battery was not charged like I thought it was. So we're going to Skull Rock apparently. So we'll see if we can get any footage. All right, the battery died on the camera, so we're moving to the iPhone. Now it's time to go to the brewery.
Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday.
Like Clint, let's go eat. You ever seen someone parallel park a school bus before?
Yeah, I parallel parked. A lot bigger than this.
But Alex just did it.
Life, I wanna make